guys, FunctionBuilt-Aquatics here, and today we just recently added three orange laser Corys in the top tank, and in the bottom we have 4 orange laser Corys. Now these fish are very fascinating. They're beautiful, and we just put them in about 10 minutes ago, and they're already eating, and they already got some of their color. They're soon going to really color up, and we'll get pictures and videos of that. And so that's pretty much it about them. And they're just beautiful, majestic, awesome looking Corys.
Yeah, I expect them to do really well in our South American system. Nathan and I were just talking about how for years we paid so much more attention to a lot of the more Asian endemic fish, and a lot less attention to the South American type tetras and Corys, and they are slowly becoming some of our favorite fish overall. So these guys have only been in the tanks right now for about 5 minutes or so, and I've already started to feed on some of the biomaterial from our leaves and the different types of pods. And right now the leaf of choice in these particular setups is magnolia leaves. The magnolia leaves tend to add a lot less tannin, and they take a lot longer time to break down, so you don't have that the leaf is pretty much gone and basically just skeletal remains. Magnolia leaves tend to last 2 to 3 weeks in our setups.
Now, we remember the bottom tank used to hold the 10-gallon. Now, the Raphael and the Ghost Knife is in the pond, and the Raphael's in the 40. So we hope that this is much better of a chance to get a better filtration and view of this tank, because these two tanks together have really good filtration because they're on an E-heim.
Yeah, currently we're running this system, which is probably combined about, if I had my guess, about 32 gallons of water combined. We're running this off of a single E-heim 2215 that I picked up on Craigslist, and I rebuilt it. And what I did was I'm using it to drive 2 drilled, custom cut 20-gallon longs, which hold about 15 to 16 gallons of water. And what I'll probably do is paint the PVC pipes black, and then I'll put some sort of a black screen behind the tank, so you don't see the white wall and see all the piping and the power lines and everything that you see currently. And I may also change the hi-hat light that's on the bottom tank.
Now, if you're wondering, yes, we do have other E-heims. One E-heim's on the 40, and the other E-heims here, and there's 2 little E-heims on the 20-gallon pallet area. So all of our tanks get nice filtration because they're usually a few gallons higher from their filtration. Like the 40-gallon tank is meant for a 90-gallon, so it gets extra filtration.
Yeah, and Nathan and I are pretty religious with our water changes. I still use RO water, even though my tap water is actually pretty clean, and the pH coming out of my tap water is around 6.8, 6.9. But I still use RO water, and I fill up a 40-gallon trash can with RO water, and I top off all our water changes with the RO water.
There's a fly speeding around the tanks. I bet you he's gonna fall into the water, and the black neons are and the Von Rios are gonna tear him apart.
Yeah. So we split up the group of 7 Cory cats in these 16-gallon tanks, and like we mentioned before, these tanks actually all share the same water, so it's all one system. And so far, I kind of like running them this way. I've never used a canister filter to drive these types of tanks. I used to use a wet dry filter before with a external or a internal water pump to pump the system, but I didn't have the space since these tanks are stacked on a regular wrought iron stand. So I figure if I piped the Eheim the right way, it would be strong enough to run both, and it actually has shown to do so. I'm using 3/4 inch pipe PVC to drain the top tank down to the bottom tank, and the Eheim is drawing water from the bottom tank, of course, and pumping it via the spray bar into the top tank. I've also found that these black neons really do love the water flow that you're getting. This tank, when we first set it, was rather stagnant and had no water flow at all. And now these guys basically sit in a water column and pick off the food that we put in, that it float around.
Fun fact about Cory cats. Have you ever seen a Cory cat go up to grab a gulp of air? They're actually air breathers, just like our betas and gouramis.
Yeah, they're not abatinoids like betas and gouramis, Nathan, but they do like, oh, that bottom light just went out. They do like to breathe a gulp of air. So Cory cats can and will drown if you do not allow them access to the top or surface to actually breathe air. Cory cats love to root around in sand. Cory cats do love a nice vegetable matter type food. I'm currently giving them the Paradigm herbivore and carnivore. These guys are very social. In the bottom tank, they're going to be living with the school of neon tetras, as you can see. One splashing tetra, and then we also have one ram, a blue German ram that's actually hiding in behind the swordgrass. So this bottom tank's probably going to go out pretty soon, so I just wanted to take a quick video of these guys, which this video turned out to be about 7 minutes long. If you haven't already subscribed to FunctionBuilt-Aquatics,
please do so.
We appreciate your support and hope you like what we're doing, guys.
More new. If you're wondering about the ponds and what's going to happen to that in the winter, we're actually going to make a 55 and a 33 on a stand and make that where all the tetras are going to go.
Yep. So we'll talk about that as we get closer towards the end of August when we'll bring those guys in for the winter. Thanks, guys.
Bye.
Bye.